Hello, my friends. It's Brenda Ster. It is Tuesday afternoon in Phoenix, and we're putting the fun in funnels today, y'all. We're putting the fun in funnels. You might be like, what's a funnel? Thing in my kitchen. We're going to talk funnels today, and here's specifically what we're going to do. We're going to make this nice and short. Well, you know me, I'm never short, but we're going to make it short-ish, okay? Because here's the problem we're focusing on today. We are talking about the overfished pond. We're talking about the overfished pond. Many of my friends struggle with this problem. You have an overfished pond, okay? So what we're going to talk about today is how do you meet new people if you have an overfished pond? This is a function of understanding your funnel. So if you're tuning in right now, please say hi. Please say hello. I'm coming to you live from Phoenix. Can you close my door, please? No, thank you. Please close my door. Thank you. Coming to you live from Phoenix, and this is what we're talking about today. So I posted in my Facebook group a little this morning. Something I talk about all the time is the concept of the overfished pond. What that means is that you have a small pond and there's people in your pond, right? There's following you. You're on your Facebook page, they're on your email list, they're in your Facebook group, and eventually they have enough of whatever you're selling and they don't need more. What happens when all your fish have been pulled out of your pond? Anybody who's going to shop with you has already shopped. What's the goal now? The goal is we got to find more fish. We have an overfished pond problem. We have a top funnel problem, right? So the strategy has to be, okay, I have to work on finding new people. I have to meet new people. Where am I going to meet new people? So I want to talk through how we work on the overfished pond problem. Okay. Hi, Kat. Nice to see you. I picked out teal today, Kat, because I knew you were coming. So we're going to do some strategy here. Okay. If you have an overfished pond, if you have a top funnel problem, meaning that there aren't enough new people shopping, hosting, joining, buying, whatever you're working on, okay? If you have a top funnel problem and you're like, I'm not meeting enough new people, stick with me, friend. This is what we're going to talk about today, okay? So I'm going to use teal because Kat Cornell is in my comments. Actually, is this the most teal I have? Let's find out. Yeah, this is the tealiest teal I think I have right here. Maybe I have a better teal. I have a better teal? I do have a better teal. I have a better teal for you, Kat. This is more teal. Okay, here's what we're going to do today, friends. Monica's watching from Ireland. Monica, girl, you're on vacation. All right, we're talking about the top funnel problem today. Where do you meet new people if your pond is overfished? And I want to introduce you to the 3 ways to grow your audience, and then we're going to break down into one of them in detail, okay? 3 ways to grow your audience. You guys know I'm a visual learner. This is what we do here. We draw pictures with Sharpies on legal pads. That's what we do. Okay, number 1, organic content. Organic content, friend. This is your own posting, your own value, your own content, your own socials, your own humor, your own reels, your own blog posts, your own Facebook posts. Your own organic content reaches new people and they decide if they want to follow you, right? Organic content. And this is all inclusive. This is basically every single thing that you are creating on your own, organic content. Number 2, paid content. Are you allowed to run ads? Join my group, grab my freebie, follow me over to the thing that I'm going to be doing. Paid content, organic versus paid. Now, a lot of my community, a lot of my friends are not allowed to run Facebook ads. Perfectly okay. Paid content is one of the ways you fill the top of your funnel, right? It is one of the ways. Number 3, who wants to guess? Can anybody guess, from people watching, can anybody guess what number 3 is? Anybody want to take a guess? Should I tell you? I'm going to tell you. Number 3 is collaborations. And this is the one we're going to spend a little bit of time on. Okay? This is the one we're going to spend a little bit of time on right now. Organic content, we talk about all the time. You guys know how this works. This is 3 Ps. This is all about consistency. And this is all about value. Okay? Organic content, you all know this. This is all old stuff. But how often do we talk about collaborations as a top funnel strategy? Bring new people into your pond. Okay? So we're going to dig in here on collaborations. Now, here's how we're going to do it. And I'm going to use an example, a real live example from my community, right? Borrowed audiences, Kat. You're exactly right. Collaborations are borrowed audiences, okay? This is a real live example, one that I just introduced today. And this is a true story. I have 2 clients. One sells jewelry. She is a executive leader in her company. She sells jewelry. I have purchased jewelry from her. Another of my clients is an image consultant and a style consultant. I introduced them to each other because I want them to collaborate so that my jewelry friend can share jewelry tips and styling with my image consultant's audience, and my image consultant friend can share styling tips with my jewelry friend's audience. Okay? So the goal is if you think about your pond, if you think about pond number 1 and pond number 2, if this is you and this is another friend, okay, and you're like, I would love to go live together. I would love to share ideas and value. I would love to do a mini trading for your community. What are you doing? You're saying, I recommend you to my people, and I recommend you to my people, and you recommend me to your people. Borrowed audiences, collaboration, top funnel, okay? When you think about it in the most purest way, in the most purest sense, a party, those of you that have been in traditional party plan direct sales, a party is a collaboration strategy. It's a collaboration strategy, okay? Of my 3 options, a party is a collaboration. I'm the consultant and you're my host. We are going to partner, and in exchange for you introducing me to your friends, I'm going to give you free product. Collaboration strategy, pure and simple. So this is nothing more than saying, okay, well, who has the audience that I would love to help serve? Who has a similar ideal client to me? So if you sell jewelry, maybe somebody who sells clothing would be a great partner. If you sell makeup, maybe someone who sells jewelry would be a good partner. If you sell digital products or coaching, maybe someone who sells different apps or services might be a good partner. There's a reason that I partner with email programs and different types of social content schedulers and providers, because those add value to my audience. So when you really think about how we think about building our audience, that top funnel. Now, those of you that have been around for a while, you guys know I love a sexy funnel. I need more paper. You guys. In fact, we have to bust out new paper. We have to bust out new paper. I used up that roll of paper. I gotta bust out more. Okay, when you think about a funnel, your entire business runs on one simple concept. No matter what you sell, no matter where you live, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you have a consumable or if you have a a non-consumable product or a digital product. It doesn't matter what you sell. Everybody has a similar funnel, okay? You have an upside down triangle that looks like this. This is a sexy funnel, friends, right here. Sexy funnel, okay? And everybody's funnel falls into 3 basic chunks. Let's assume that here's the public. Here's all the people who don't yet know you. They're everybody on social media. They're everybody in the entire world that you haven't met yet, okay? At the top of your funnel is what I call the awareness stage. Somebody here simply has to know that you exist. Oh, this lady popped up in my TikTok feed. This lady popped up on Facebook. This person showed up in Instagram. Wherever you pop up, they know you exist now. They know that they might not be paying attention to you yet, but you popped up on their newsfeed and you exist. Awareness. Okay? This is where I want you guys to really lean in close. So I'm going to draw some things here. And I'm going to switch over to pink. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch over to purple because I got Jenny and I got Marg down in the comments, and I know you're my team purple friends. So let me grab a purple for you guys. You guys know I have a whole, I'm like obsessed with Sharpies, you guys. I so am. Okay. The only goal up here at the awareness stage, the only goal, what do you think the goal is here? Is to gain a follower. The only goal when you pop up in somebody's newsfeed is, hey, follow along. This is what I do here. I share these tips and ideas and value and demos and cooking ideas and color theory and product tips and digital demos, whatever I do. Follow along. This is what I do. If you can gain the follower, that's the goal, right? If you can gain the follower, they're now more likely to see your content that pops up in the next stage of your funnel. Okay, the next stage of your funnel is called consideration. In the consideration stage, what's happening here? They're now watching. They're watching going, who is this lady? Is she providing any value? Do I like her vibe? Do I like her personality? What's she all about? They're watching, subconsciously making evaluations of know, like, and trust all the time. Subconsciously deciding, do I like this person? Know, like, and trust? Okay. The goal at the consideration stage is to get engagement. If my goal up here is to get someone to follow me, so my content up here might be like an occasional sentence that says, hey, if you really found this valuable, follow along. Or a reel that has a lot of value and they look at your feed and they're like, oh, I really like her vibe. She provides a lot of good value, and they follow along. Consideration is where they're now commenting, liking, or sharing on your content. The get engagement stage. Okay. What's the last stage? What's the last stage, friends? This is the easy one. Well, it's not the easy one to do. It's the easy one to know what it is. The goal now is conversion. Excuse me. I am fighting a bad cold this week, you guys. Ugh. Okay. What's happening down here at conversion? Awareness, consideration, conversion. If I gained the follower and they've been watching me for a little while, now I've been warming them up. I've been nurturing. They've been seeing my posts. Maybe they see 2, 3, 4, 5 posts that speak to a need, and they're like, oh, I really do want to try that. I want to try that tip, or I want to try that product she's recommending. What's the goal down here? The goal down here is convert to business. convert to business, right? So this is the bottom funnel problem a lot of people have. And it's a very, very common problem in direct sales. If you're a leader and your team is struggling with an overfished pond, they're not meeting enough new people, share this video. This is literally the one to share because this is the one that's going to talk about what do you do about the top funnel problem. So if you've got an overfished pond, you're not converting more people because you're not bringing in enough new people to replace the ones that are continuing to shop and don't need more of what you sell, right? So a lot of social sellers, a lot of direct sellers tend to have an overfished pond problem. They've got 200 people in your Facebook group, which is fantastic. That's a big group, but they don't need more of what you're selling. You got to bring in more people. Continually bring in more people and invite them to get to know you, decide if they want to follow you, decide if they want to engage with you and they like your vibe, and you're continually building that know, like, and trust. And you know what runs this whole funnel, you guys? Something I talk about all the time, literally all the time. So what runs this entire funnel is your content strategy. That's it. As easy as that. What runs this whole funnel is your content strategy. So when you start to be like, okay, I have an overfished pond. All the people down here that are all warmed up, they already know me, they already like me, they're my regular customers, but I'm not getting any new customers. I have to start looking for new social content. I have to consider maybe collaborating with somebody and expanding my pond to new people. Maybe I need to start doing vendor events. Maybe I need to think about changing up my social strategy. It's too purposeful and not enough personality that gets people's attention. Every single funnel, no matter who you are, what you sell, or where you live, if you're marketing, your funnel runs the same way. Everybody has to continue to build new audience, nurture that audience, and guide that audience towards your offers. That's it. That's literally it, guys. That's totally it. Okay? So tell me in the comments, where is your number one problem? Awareness, consideration, or conversion? Tell me in the comments. What's your problem? What's your problem? That came out weird, didn't it? What's your number one challenge? Is it gaining new eyeballs? Is it nurturing the eyeballs you have to warm up to know, like, and trust? Or is it converting them to business? Because you're like, I have an overfished pond. I'm not getting enough new people. Because I'm not getting enough new people, I'm not nurturing enough new people. And because I'm not nurturing, I'm not able to convert enough new people. Okay, Becky, we can work on that. Girl, we can work on that. Let's come back and work on that. Okay? So my friends, this is what I want you to think about. I really want to challenge you to think about, where is your challenge? Where's your number one problem? Okay? This is the goal. If you're not, and this is the takeaway from today, if you're not getting the sales you want, it's not that you have a problem down here, you have a problem up here. If you're not getting this, let me lean in closer and say that again. If you're not getting the sales you want, it's not that you have a conversion problem, you have a top funnel awareness problem. We have to get you in front of new people. Okay? It's not that you have a bottom funnel problem. You have a top funnel problem. And that's a little counterintuitive, right? When you're like, okay, but conversion is selling. Conversion is selling down here. Yeah, but remember, the people who already know and love you have already purchased what you're selling. You got to bring in new eyeballs and move them down so that they love you too. And they're like, I need all the things. Okay? So that is our challenge, my friends. That was our little sexy funnels with Brenda today. To give you guys a little surprise, couple things. Actually, first of all, this is our topic for the week. Let me give you guys, if you're like, I want more, how do I learn about this? What's my funnel strategy? This is the blog post I need y'all to go read. It's totally free, as you know. Let me go over here. This is our blog post for the week. That's the news there, okay? Go peek at that blog post. The second thing I want to share, and this is a surprise, I told my circle community this morning, so they know, but I'm going to give you guys a heads up. This is something super fun. One of the things y'all have been asking for, like for real, y'all have been asking for, is, Brenda, when are you going to do an AI workshop? I've got literally people asking me, can you teach me how to create a chatbot? Can you teach me how to use AI as a productivity partner? Can you teach me how to do more? So, of course, I can. I figured it out. So I'm going to tell you right now. Put it on your calendar right now, my friends. This is not open for registration yet. I literally worked out the plan yesterday, me and my AI all by myself, okay? I'm a team of one, y'all. This is it, just me. So open up your calendar or get a piece of paper or get a lipstick and write it on your hand, because I need you there. And if you are a leader, I need you to tell your teams. And I'm going to be really clear about how this is going to work, okay? So the dates for my fancy new AI workshop, okay? And I'll even tell you the name of it, because let's see. I wrote the name this morning. The AI Advantage, 2 days to smarter social selling. The AI Advantage, 2 days to smarter social selling, okay? But there's a little bit of a qualifier. Here's the dates. Here are the dates, my friends, okay? August 7th and August 8th at 3 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Eastern time each day. Thursday the 7th, Friday the 8th, 4 p.m. Eastern time each day, okay? Now, hi guys, hello. All right, this is the AI workshop. Now, I gave you the dates, right? Day 1 is free for everybody. Day 1 is free for everybody. Day 2 is a VIP ticket. However, if you are one of my insiders, you will get a discount. If you are in the circle, you get it automatically. Just because you're in the circle, you get all my stuff. You get all my extras, okay? So, 2-day workshop, August 7th and 8th, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Plan for about 2 hours. Put it on your calendar, like right now. Literally write it down, okay? Day 1, free for everybody. Beginner tips, getting started, building basic content strategies. VIP, day 2. Okay, that'll be a paid ticket. Insiders get a discount. Circle gets it included in your membership. All shall be revealed. The best place to make sure you're getting all my information, okay? The best place, you guys, fiercely, being in the circle is where you get everything. What have I always said? If you're in the circle, I will never, ever, ever nickel and dime you, ever. So you get everything. So what I need to make sure you guys get is on my email, so that you get all the information when it all comes out. Well, now I have to figure out what my subscribe link is, because apparently I don't know. Hold on a second. You'd think I'd come prepared, but I am not prepared. So, all right, hold on one second. Let me find, there we go. This is the link I need. Okay, if you are not getting my emails, you got to get my emails so that you know when this comes out, okay? There. That's the link you need. Oh my gosh. Oh, my circle babies. You guys. Heather Brecken, message me, girl. You missed my... I miss you too. Heather, message me and get yourself in, okay? Message me. I will send you all the information about the circle, about the community, about my coaching. It's sort of my whole mastermind strategy, okay? And all my circle friends are hanging out in the comments. They get it included automatically. They get everything. They get digitals and coaching and workshops and all the things. Okay, so put that on your calendar right now, my friends. August 7th and 8th, 4 p.m. Eastern time. This will be available to be shared with your teams. If you are an affiliate for me, and a lot of you are, if you're an affiliate, if you're not an affiliate, go to brendaster.com, go to the very, very bottom of the page and click on Become a Suite Affiliate. You can share the workshop with your team and you can earn a little extra money on your VIP if you sell a VIP ticket. We got options. What are we talking about here, friends? Let's be really transparent. Collaborations. If you share me with your audience, I will share my financial rewards with you. See what we do? See how that works? Organic, paid collaborations, right? Funnel strategy. So full disclosure, that's how funnels work. We all use the exact same strategies. So friends, those were my news for today. I wanted to give you guys a little overview. Where's my paper? Where's my sexy funnel? Sexy funnels, okay? If you're not making the sales you want down here, you have a top funnel problem, not a bottom funnel problem. If you're not making your sales, you got to meet more people, okay? And then give y'all a little heads up that my official AI workshop is coming. The AI Advantage, 2 days to smarter social selling. I wrote the outline yesterday, and you guys, oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. I am dying. I cannot wait. I'm literally building all the AI automation and the workflows and the details and the tools. I'm going to teach you guys how to make your own chatbots. Oh, so good. How to use AI truly as an accountability and productivity coach. I'm going to be talking a lot more about it, but for now, just put it on your calendar and then all the details will be coming out soon. All right, friends, that's all I got for today. This was longer than I thought. I said I was going to be short today, but we know me. Why use 5 words when 500 will do? So hope you're having a great day. From wherever you're tuning in, thanks as always for joining and being a part of the sweet community, and I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.